from a warm, sunny day in the scenic city in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It is a USL League One match between the home team, the Chattanooga Red Wolves SC, and the guest, the Northern Colorado Hailstorm FC, here on ESPN+. Hello everyone, my name is Zachary Rodier here at CHI Memorial Stadium. Is going to be a great match today. As we take a look at the standings, Northern Colorado, the Hailstorm, are at number 2, have 2 games in hand over North Carolina FC. And number 11th in the league right now, the Chattanooga Red Wolves SC, with 12 points, but they have been fighting an injury bug so far and have players coming back in this match. We look now at Pedro Hernandez. 1 goal and 7 shots coming into the match tonight. Speaking to interim head coach Jimmy Weekly before the match, he said Hernandez's quickness and athleticism helps put guys in the right spot, and the Red Wolves are looking for more from Hernandez tonight to try and keep their 3-game unbeaten streak at home. And for the Hailstorm, it's Trevor Ammon. 4 braces so far this season and has 10 goals, leading the USL in the Golden Boot race. Also has 1 assist, and he said to the Northern Colorado Hailstorm that he looks to that near post before the match and during the corner kicks, and look for him in that spot tonight as the Hailstorm looking to keep their 8-game unbeaten streak alive. And we will be back in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's the Red Wolves and the Hailstorm kickoff coming up next on ESPN+.
It's here, Ford Truck Month. Come and get the best deals on Ford F-150. The only truck to offer available Pro Power onboard and an interior work surface, so you can get it all done. All part of Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck 46 years straight and counting. Get 2.9 for 60 plus up to $2,500 with eligible trade-in. Learn more about pickup and delivery and remote service at your local Ford dealer.
The future is in these foothills. The world's fastest internet from EPB is in homes from Hickson to Highland Park. In classrooms from East Lake to East Brainerd. And in reach of those striving to learn more, be more, achieve more. The future is here with fiber optic speeds up to 25 gigs, only from EPB.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
There's a beat in all of us. It drives us, it inspires us, and it pushes us through. It is there in preparation, it is there in battle, it is there in defeat, and in success. It's the engine, it's our guide. And this beat is my own. This beat is how I live. And this is how I hydrate. Body Armor Sport Water, hydration for athletes.
Welcome back here on ESPN+. The Chattanooga Red Wolves SC and Northern Colorado Hailstorm FC ready to get things started in just a few seconds. And the walkout here, shirts worn by the walkout kids tonight, are brought to you by Brainerd Baptist School, expanding minds, preparing hearts. And we now get to the lineups. Today's starting 11 is brought to you by Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, the official sports medical group of the Chattanooga Red Wolves, because life happens in motion. We take a look at the Chattanooga Red Wolves lineup right now. They're going 4-3-3, and their new Gray Wolf third kits. You have Varela in the center forward position and Carlos Aviles, the Dallas, Texas native, in goal. Now looking at the lineup for the Northern Colorado Hailstorm, they go a 3-4-3 lineup tonight in their blue away kits. Rogers going to be the center back tonight, and you see Hernandez on the left forward position and Trevor Ammond on the right, looking to continue the Hailstorm's 8-game unbeaten streak. It's Lalo Delgado who will be in goal today. The Golden Glove leader right now, 0.75 goals allowed per 90 minutes. He's played all matches so far this season for the Hailstorm. Yep. We get a look now at Trevor Ammon, getting ready for tonight's match. And the Red Wolves in those third kits tonight in gray at CHI Memorial Stadium in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Fans getting ready, and as we mentioned earlier, 3 games unbeaten at home for the Red Wolves so far. Only 2 losses at home this season with a record of 3-2-2. Kickoff is underway in Chattanooga. USL League One action. The Red Wolves quickly in their attacking third, but a foul, a handball for the Red Wolves, is going to force the ball to go to the Colorado Hailstorm. Noah Powder getting ready here. It looks like it's going to be Delgado who will roll it off to Breck Evans. Evans going to slide it back to Delgado. Delgado, Westmont College graduate from the NCAA. The Hailstorm just playing pass right now. Leo Fola, former Chattanooga Red Wolf, as the ball pops back into the mid. Lukic looks back to Hernandez as the ball will pop back into the box. Slides back out now. Randoan, the Cuban native, goes out. It's going to be the Red Wolves ball. As putting it right now was Varela. Throwing back in are the Red Wolves. Lofts the ball right into the air. Aerial duel there, won by the Red Wolves. Riley Kraft will put that ball out of play, and he will bring it back in. Coming now with speed, the Red Wolves. Enters the box. A nice block there. That coming from Ina Kawakwa. Defensively now is Arthur Rogers. Delgado had it in the box, handed it off to Fola. And Delgado will receive it back as the two-play catch. Arthur Rogers. Look there, and now the Hailstorm just slowing things down a little bit as Delgado and Fola continue to go back and forth. Talking about Delgado, joins after 3 seasons with USL champion team, the Las Vegas Lights FC and Phoenix Rising FC, and bringing that experience is really exciting to the Hailstorm. Talking to Tim Murray, the goalkeeping coach for the Hailstorm before the match, he said the consistency has been very important from Delgado. The Red Wolves back in their attacking third. Trying to put that one through was Aaron Lombardi. The Hailstorm, who are known for playing that full pitch of soccer, playing really well defensively so far, and not really allowing the Red Wolves to get much action on Delgado. That ball will head out of play. Looks like Rendon will be the one to throw it in for the Hailstorm. A far toss there for Rendon. Arthur Rogers checks back to Breck Evans. And the Hailstorm just seem to continually slow things down and keep handing it off to Delgado. Back to Fola. And starting today, you know, the strong start, very important for the Hailstorm. Talking to Tim Murray before the match, he said when they played Charlotte Independence in a 3-2 win a few days ago, that the main problem was the lack of a strong start. They were looking for that today, but so far they've been playing a lot of defense in the match so far. Ball goes out of play. It'll be Hailstorm ball. Noah Powder. Threw it in there for the Hailstorm. Fola to Kawakwa. Plays it into midfield. Lukic puts it into the box. Headed away by the Red Wolves, but Sabella tried to have another chance in. But that was not allowed by Walter Varela. Lombardi. He checked back. As the ball now moves forward for the Red Wolves. Chevon Marsh, 3 goals in the past 3 home games for the Red Wolves. Talking to interim head coach Jimmy Weekly, he said that they hope Marsh continues that hot streak today. He's on a roll and they're knocking on wood he can do that. They continue to say he is tricky with the ball and makes him hard to defend, but a foul here on the Hailstorm. That's on Stefan Lukic. He has 5 yellow cards this season. No card there. But just see a challenge and a little trip onto Walefi. So a free kick now for the Red Wolves. And a set piece. This can be a great chance for the Red Wolves here. As Walefi handed it off to Lombardi. Able to keep it in there is Varela, and Delgado leaps on top of it. And he's able to make this save. His first one of the evening. Varela did a great job keeping the ball in and just putting it into the box. And Delgado did not want that ball going anywhere, so the Hailstorm reset. Lofting it up is Fola into the attacking third for the Hailstorm. Quickly bounces back into the middle field. Slide tackle missed there for the Hailstorm. Goes back to Pedro Hernandez, who we talked about earlier. Flag up. And it looks like it's going to be a corner kick here for the Red Wolves. The referee today is Velimir Stefanovic. Assistant referees Logan Reeves, Nick Goyette, and the 4th official is Kyle Johnston. A set piece now for the Hailstorm. It won't be a corner kick, just a throw-in. And the flag goes up, and the play will restart with a throw-in. Select is the official match ball supplier of the USL League One and many elite leagues throughout Europe. visit www.us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. A free kick now for the Hailstorm. Boots the ball up and into the midfield. A whistle, but now play will continue. Lombardi looks back to Cordona, who receives the ball again. So far, a slow pace today. More chances for the Red Wolves, just starting out quickly here at home. Siobhan Marsh is going to get the throw in here for the Red Wolves, who are looking to feed off the energy from the crowd. Interim head coach Jimmy Weekly said the crowd is so important and has helped them with their 3-game unbeaten streak at home. The fact that the fans at CHI Memorial Stadium are right on top of the benches, you can really feel the energy. He called the fan base the 12th man, really being a big part of the team. Here come the Hailstorm. Arthur Rogers lofts it in. Defensive effort there for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Varela will slow things down again. Cross pass. There's Omar Gomez in his second game as a Red Wolf since signing with the team. He had his red card in his first game. Jimmy Weekly said they still want to know what Gomez has to offer since they haven't seen a lot due to that red card in his first game. He was suspended during the Red Wolves' most recent match against the Richmond Kickers. Started the year with USL 2 Park City Wolves. He's the 5th player to sign with the team from Park City. Northern Colorado in the midfield, lost that ball, and put it out of bounds. So the Red Wolves have it again. There's Paoli as we get a look there at Jimmy Weekly. 4th match as interim head coach. Was interim head coach last year as well when head coach Jimmy Obleto was fired. And this year Ziggy Kortowski stepped away, and I asked Weekly, is there any more comfort in the second time being the interim head coach? He said no. With not a lot of players returning this year, it's a whole new game, but he's very thankful of how things have gone so far and the chemistry on the team. Check out the new 2023 Chattanooga Red Wolves kit, along with t-shirts, scarves, novelty items, and much more at ChattanoogaRedWolves-SC.com. Just saw Varela there, 1 goal this season. Has had 1 chance on a penalty kick. He's 0 for 1. See if the Red Wolves and Varela will have a chance to rectify that stat this evening. Sabella boots it into the box to Ammon, and making the save is Carlos Aviles, denying the Golden Boot leader right now with his 11th goal of the season, and it looked like Ammon lost his boot there. Just Sabella putting it in. Ammon trying to get his foot on that one, but Aviles with the sliding catch, and Ammon having to put his cleat back on. Conversation between Aviles and Stefanovic right now. Looks like this will be a goal kick. Bayless. He handed it off to his teammates. Into the midfield now. Varelas puts into the attacking third for the Red Wolves. A shot goes wide there from Chevon Marsh, looking to make it 4 goals in 4 home games. Just missing there, he moved to the 10 role today. Due to the injuries of the Red Wolves, Weekly said next man up mentality, and they've had to move rotations all around all the time. And that's been the difficulty of players knowing who's in front of them. How can they trust them and have that chemistry? So now getting into a little more cemented formation with still some things changing is helpful for this Red Wolf team. Weekly said the last 3 games he's felt better, about a full 90 from his team. Rendoan. Check back to Fola. Fola is a former Red Wolf. It's his 4th season with head coach Ayman Zayed. He was teammates with him in the 1920 season. A foul there as Trevor Ammon goes down. Looked like that was on Mikael Williams. Williams was suspended last game and now returns. Just an aerial duel. And Ammon went down. So now a free kick for the Hailstorm. Now see Ammon back up, ready and looking for his 11th goal. Rogers will take this set piece here. And Sabella holding and touching off to Rogers. Free kick saved by Aviles. Aviles at the helm right now. Ricardo Harris, the other goalkeeper who he has been splitting time with, is in international team duty right now with Guatemala. So it's Aviles, who joined Chattanooga last year, who's at the helm of the net right now. Playing so far very well tonight. Varela hands it off to Lombardi. Lombardi again will try and deke through. As the Wolf Pack, what the Red Wolves call their fan base, trying to pump up their team right now and get that first goal. Offs it up into the box. Trying to keep it in there was Pedro Hernandez, but it's going to be a goal kick for Delgado and the Hailstorm. Coca-Cola, the exclusive soft drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. As play in the 17th minute now. Still 0-0. Now a little feeling out process for both these teams. One of the 3 times they will play each other this season. The Hailstorm and the Red Wolves faced off in the first game of their respective schedules and will end the season with a Hailstorm Red Wolf matchup again October 14th. It's going to be a foul here, and Red Wolves will have the kick. Goes back to Varela. Back into the attacking third for the Red Wolves. Varela surveys his options. Checks back to Paoli. One of the men for the Red Wolves back to full strength after being out previously with injury. The Red Wolves continuing to control the pace of play so far. Racing for it there, but it goes out of play again. And that was Hernandez. And now Delgado handed it off there to Fola, and Delgado has it again. Delgado receives off to Rogers. Leads the league in 32 tackles, and a foul there. Give it back to Marky Hernandez. Aviles throwing the ball down to Varela. He seems to have the ball so far a lot this evening. Headed away by the Hailstorm. Hernandez hands it back to Evans. Hailstorm seem to be playing this one careful so far. Some of their passes for them to continue to open things up throughout this match. Chevon Marsh taken down there. Going to be a free kick here for the Red Wolves. And a foul on Marky Hernandez, the former Red Wolf. Previously played in USL Championship as well in Reno 1868. And that one down was Marsh. Delgado, he makes the save off the set piece. Body Armor, the official sports drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. The Hailstorm continue to be in their defensive third. Here in the 21st minute. The Hailstorm now moving it back. Rogers. 4 assists. Leading the team. Players tumbled down. No penalty and play continues. It's the Wolves who have it in the midfield. Now into the attacking third. Looked into the box. Flinging it on! That was Chevon Marsh again. And it's Delgado. He just absorbs that one and keeps it 0-0. Actually Hernandez, excuse me, who put that one on Delgado. And he will check back near his net. Getting back to his feet right now is Mikael Williams, the Trinidad and Tobago native. Played for the Colorado Rapids in the MLS in 2016. He's trying to catch his breath here. Trying to walk it off now. See if Jimmy Weekly, the interim head coach, will be forced to make a substitution here. Just looking at the communication right now. Maybe potential player warming up as Williams continues to limp around the pitch. So we saw there on the bench that the Red Wolves potentially warming up a few substitutes as Marsh is continuing looking for a goal here for the Red Wolves as Mikhail Williams, one down, limping around the pitch. Kalakwa. And it back off to Evans, and Delgado back in his box to Leo Fola. Rogers. Talked about the assist that he has. And Tim Murray, goalkeeping coach for the Hailstorm, says that his quality of service is very strong. Called Tuesday's game against the Charlotte Independents his best game yet, saying it's exactly what Trevor Ammon needs to try and get the ball to the back of the net. Hailstorm player down there, that was Marky Hernandez, and free kick for the Hailstorm in their attacking third. Get another look here. Holding the jersey there was Riley Kraft. So the foul will cost the Red Wolves to give up a free kick here. Another chance for the Hailstorm to take the lead. Similar spot from the previous free kick. Sabella possibly going to touch it and then go off to Rogers. Everyone's ready in the box as well. Whistle goes. Sabella will take the kick. Headed away by the Red Wolves. A counter now. Coming in with speed, and Chevon Marsh goes down. But no call was made. Marsh not happy about that at all. He thought he had a clear chance to get into the attacking third for the Red Wolves. It's now Lukic who goes down, regains, looks to Rendoan. Another whistle. That's Lukic. Called as a foul. Lukic not happy with that one whatsoever as he puts his hands to his head. Aviles. Hands it off to Mikhail Williams, who still seems to be laboring something after he was down earlier in this first half. Ball goes out on the Hailstorm. Paoli was the one who brought it back in. Walefi looks back with a shot that just goes wide. Chevon Marsh continuing to be all around the ball in his 10 role today. Just missed his 4th goal in 4 home games. It's Delgado who has to stay on edge here every time Marsh has the ball so far this evening. He handed it off there as the ball lofts back to the Red Wolves. Bowley, the Mountain View, California native, signing with the Red Wolves March 15th. A shot and just missing. Another beautiful opportunity for Pedro Hernandez. The Walnut Creek, California native just misses the mark. And it looks like Delgado was able to get the tip of his fingers on it to redirect it wide. The Wolves continuing to have chance after chance in this first half. But Delgado standing strong and showing why he is the leader right now in the Golden Boot Glove race. 4-time Team of the Week so far this year. Signed January 23rd, 2023 with the Hailstorm. Nice defensive play from Chevon Marsh to now allow the Red Wolves to have possession of this ball. Walefi. Back to Lombardi. Lombardi will now try and put it through, but checking back to Walefi now. Pops it in near the box. Headed away by Breck Evans. That ball out of play. Delgado will now get another goal kick here. The 30th minute, as it's the Hailstorm who have been on their heels so far. Head coach Ayman Zayed, he's a former Red Wolf. He's coaching against his former team tonight. Just missing the mark after the Hailstorm's first season last year. They missed the playoffs due to tiebreaker. They were 11-10-9 last year and now looking to make it into the playoffs for the first time. It was Marky Hernandez who put the ball out of play. So Aviles handed off the ball, and here come the Red Wolves again. Chevon Marsh. Lost it to Rendon. The Wolves looking for the corner kick there, but the Hailstorm will be the ones with possession. And we keep saying Marsh's name this match so far, the Kingston, Jamaica native. 5'3", he's the third of 5 brothers. Having a lot of experience in soccer and other leagues across the world, in Jamaica and Costa Rica as well. Evans. Handing it off to Fola, and Evans receives it again. Kawakwa. Back to Sabella. Hailstorm trying to get something going offensively. But a nice kick away from Mikael Williams, who still staying in this match and helped the Red Wolves just there not allow a goal in this match. The Red Wolves enter tonight's match with 28 goals conceded compared to the Hailstorm's 9. But a great defensive effort so far from the Red Wolves due to their offensive pressure. Coming in, Hernandez hits the post. Another chance here for Paoli. Denied. The Red Wolves, chance after chance. Walefi now. Looks to Marsh. Off there to Varela. Lombardi with pressure from the Hailstorm. Lost the ball, but it trickles. Back to Mikael Williams. He has 49 chances created is Williams this season. "14 matches played. Another opportunity there for Pedro Hernandez. But it's still Delgado continuing to make the saves. But it looks like now he wants to take a second, possibly tweaking something here. Let's take another look. Lombardi coming in. And then it's Hernandez, and you just see it's the right arm of Delgado, who's now getting tended to by the trainers. Ford is the official domestic car partner of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. As Delgado now getting up to his feet, testing things with the trainer right now. Johan Peñaranda is the backup goalkeeper. And now getting some water here are the Red Wolves, who continuing to have an offensive onslaught, but just not able to get anything past Delgado so far. But if you're the Red Wolves, you have to be feeling good about yourselves right now. The Hailstorm, who wanted to have the strong start, have not had that so far offensively, but defensively keeping everything out of the net. Tim Murray said the key to this match, despite even if they don't have that strong start, is trusting the team. Trusting the guys, knowing where everyone is going to be is very important. And I asked him about the travel issue, time zone changes, and he said it's something every team in League One has to deal with. But having 4 games in 12 days is definitely a challenge, and you just have to count on everyone to do their part. Arthur Rogers playing back and forth there with Lukic. Randoen trying to slide it into the box. Denied there by the Red Wolves. Rogers again. Pops it into the box. Lukic putting it right in. Headed away by the Wolves. And now the Hailstorm finally able to get some offensive opportunities. And it's going to be a corner kick. Arthur Rogers is the one to take it. And as we were saying at the beginning of this match, look for Trevor Ammon. He likes that near post. We'll see if he's in that position right now. Looks right. He's in the far post at this moment in time. We'll see if that changes before Rogers takes this set piece. Offensive chance. Rogers puts it in. Booted away by Walefi. Rogers popped it into the box. Look to Hernandez. But it's whistled down, and the Red Wolves will have the ball. Vilas will take the kick. Off to Mikael Williams. He looks to be doing all right now after laboring himself after falling down earlier in the match. Lombardi lost it to Rogers. Delgado in his own box. dangerously putting it in front. But it's Rogers again who hands it off to Rendon. Walefi trying to get something going here. Booted away by Fulla. Corner kick for the Red Wolves. Pardon me, it's going to be a throw-in. As Riley Kraft trying to communicate right now, his second year with the Red Wolves. Previous experience with the Richmond Kickers. The Hailstorm and Rogers. Still trying to continue previous offensive action they had after that corner kick. Rogers, the 2022 USL One Defender of the Year. It's the club all-time leader in assists. 3-time Team of the Week award winner this year. Rogers look to Lukic. Ammon with an opportunity. Missed. Back to Rendon. Booted away by the Wolves again. Rogers. Right outside the box. Missed to Sabella. And the Wolves survive again. Kraft. Turned over the ball there, but goes back to Paoli. The Wolves had a lot of offensive pressure at the start of this first half. Lost the momentum recently. We'll see if they can recalibrate here as Siobhan Marsh enters the box. Held back. He has it, and it goes wide. Marsh with another opportunity. And this one will still stay out. Marsh putting everything, trying to get it on net today, and that one just missing. It was Breck Evans who had a hand on Marsh there, but Marsh just continuing his offensive prowess today. Rendon hands it off to Sabella. That one will go out of play for a goal kick. Zavilas. We'll hand it off to Varela. It's Walter who is able to keep it in. And now goes to Aaron Lombardi. Signed with the Red Wolves January 27th, 2022, after previously being in the LA Galaxy Academy. Lombardi in the attacking third. Lofts it, and it goes out of play. Goal kick for Delgado. Another look there at Lombardi. Previously playing in Italy as well. Originally from Rosario, Argentina, but migrated to the U.S. at 6 years old, Southern California. Rogers beats through. Stoppage of play here. Now play continues here for the Hailstorm. In the midfield, Sabella. Ina Kawakwa. Sabella to Rogers. Looks for Hernandez. Like it hit Williams there. He went down. And a stoppage of play, and yes, a player is down here for the Red Wolves. That will actually be Walefi. Just tweaking something there. Trying to walk it off now. He is the captain tonight for the Red Wolves in their third kicks. Looks like about to get ready to go here again. Kawakwa kicks things off. Evans off the full lock. An extra 3 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. An exciting matchup so far. It's been a defensive battle. Both goaltenders making the saves when they have to, but some golden opportunities for both sides. Rogers receives. Deflected off for Rayla there. Randoan stepping up as the defender here. Sabella tries to deke through. Looks back to Lukic. Sabella with a chance! And Trevor Hammond, his 11th goal of the season, gets the Hailstorm up 1-0. The Golden Boot leader stays golden tonight. Sabella, a fantastic job keeping it in. Cross to Ammon. Aviles just not a chance there, leaping from one side to the other. So just before this half wraps up, it was Trevor Ammon who takes the lead for the Hailstorm. Red Wolves trying to have a counter here so they can head off of this half, tied at 1 apiece. They now trail after a strong start that they had. Hernandez lost it, and it's Ammon, the goal scorer, looking for number 12 now. Dekes through to Hernandez off the crossbar. Somehow that one did not go in. It was almost 2-0. Rogers goes down. And Varela, shown the mustard for the first time this evening. Another look here. Ammon to Hernandez, right off the crossbar. Almost. It was the Hailstorm going into this second half, just a few minutes up 2-0. Rogers off the free kick. Look to Lukic. Rogers pops it into the box. Sabella reads it through, and Aviles makes the save. Hernandez not with the rebound, and that looks like it will do it here for the first half. 1-0 for the Hailstorm after a stoppage time goal for Trevor Ammon. His 11th goal of the season, leading League One play. In a match so far that had chances for both sides, it's the Hailstorm who head to halftime up 1-0 over the Red Wolves in Chattanooga. We'll be back for halftime action.
I need to try it first.
It's here, Ford Truck Month. Come and get the best deals on Ford F-150. The only truck to offer available Pro Power onboard and an interior work surface so you can get it all done. All part of Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck 46 years straight and counting. Get 2.9 for 60 plus up to $2,500 with eligible trade-in. Learn more about pickup and delivery and remote service at your local Ford dealer.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
A great match so far as we enter halftime in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The Northern Colorado Hailstorm up 1-0 over Chattanooga Red Wolves after the Trevor Ammon goal. Halftime brought to you by Outlaw Beer Mile High Light Beer. Find your wilderness. And let's now take a look at Tuesday's highlights and the Player of the Month nominees.
So we got to talk about this one game between Northern Colorado Hailstorm FC and Charlotte Independence. A 5-goal thriller, a top-of-the-table clash, and boy, what a game it was. The scoring started in the 15th minute with the Independence. Ryan JJ from distance picked that one out low to the keeper's left-hand side, 1-0 Charlotte early on, and it only took them 7 more minutes to double their tally. Working the ball forward, out goes Dane Kelly by one defender. Doesn't even have to worry about the second. Another curled shot low, 2-0 Independence. Fast forward to the 38th minute from the corner. The Hailstorm right to the front post, bouncing around, and it takes an unfortunate bounce off Nick Spielman, goes down as an own goal, and the lead is cut in half. Shortly before halftime, a calamitous play at the back. The keeper caught off his line, bodies flying everywhere, the referee's whistle sounds, and the referee says penalty. Trevor Ammon, you know what's going to happen. Come on, he's led the League One Golden Boot standings almost all season long, ties it up right before the break. But there was drama at the end, and it was Trevor Ammon again. The 70th minute strike from the forward sealed all 3 points for Northern Colorado. What a game that was. And oh, by the way, now that it's July, we got to talk about the June League One Player of the Month nominees. First up from Lexington SC, Atzez Diouf, the Week 12 Player of the Week for scoring his club's first ever brace against Northern Colorado on June 3rd. Also had a league-high 16 fouls won and tied for first with 37 aerial wins. Not often you get to say that. The former Orlando City player, one of your picks for the June Player of the Month nominees. And of course, we got to talk about Northern Colorado. We mentioned them a couple times. Billy King is the man who is up for the award. His coach, Ayman Zayed, said he's one of the best ballers in the whole league. And really, it's not hard to see why. Scored versus Lexington to open his account and open the month. And then to close out the month, scored against Central Valley Fuego in the rematch in Colorado to seal all 3 points. Couple stepovers, takes on a couple defenders, and that is a lovely bouncing strike. He also had a 91% passing accuracy. That is ridiculous for any player, let alone a forward who gets forward as often as he does. All right, we got to talk about Liam McKinnon, the Greenville Triumph striker, scoring the first ever haul in League One history. 4 goals in 1 game against the Chattanooga Red Wolves. And oh, by the way, none of them were tap-ins. All excellent strikes, well earned and hard fought from the former all-rookie selection as a Villanova Wildcat. Tomorrow is the 4-month anniversary of his pro contract. Scored 4 goals in 1 game in the 4th month of USL League play. Maybe it's his new lucky number. I don't know. Maybe he gets your vote. That's for you to find out. Still got 2 more nominees to talk about, though. One of them from North Carolina FC. That's Garrett McLaughlin, the 2022 All-League First-Team selection up top. Former MLS Super Draft selection by the Houston Domino. What's not to say about him? Made a charge in the assist leader standings. One of 6 players now tied for first in the league with 4. 1 goal, 1 assist versus Lexington on June 18th. Tacked on another assist in his very next appearance versus Charlotte. And remember that all-league first-team selection I talked about? There was one other forward who was selected to that team, and if you followed USL League One, you already know what name I'm going to say. From the Richmond Kickers, it's Emiliano Terzaghi, the leading goal scorer in the history of the league. Only had 1 goal at the end of May. His manager, Darren Sawansky, said it was only a matter of time before he went back to scoring ways, and that he did. Responsible for every goal Richmond scored, all 5 of them, in the month of June. How about that resurgence from the Argentine talisman? Make sure you log in or sign up for the USL Fan Zone to cast your vote. It closes at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. We're going to step aside for halftime. Stick with us.
Are you ready? Ready for more of the game you love? Ready for more players and more teams? Ready for more stadiums, for more fans in more cities? This is a different league. The USL Super League. Built for the future of women's soccer. Bridging the journey from youth to pro, connected to the global game, and bringing it all closer to home. Are you ready?
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Slide this in behind. Now it comes for Valesky. Tries to leave it there for Gleedle. Sam Gleedle. It's a tap-in for Christian Valesky. And Monterey Bay are absolutely flying tonight. Bomasoso. Right through the middle. Johnny Rodriguez. Rodriguez scores! Something out of nothing for the Oakland Roots.
I drink and drive all the time.
Sir, you've been in a serious crash. I need you to head out, okay? Tell me your name, sir. You know your name? You know where you are right now?
Welcome back here on ESPN Plus. Zachary Rodier here at halftime as the Hailstorm up on the Red Wolves 1-0 off the Trevor Ammon goal at the 45 plus 1 minute of stoppage time of the first half. As we look now at something's going around the League One area. Fuego FC announced they have parted ways with Martin Vasquez, appointing sporting director Adam Smith as their new coach for the remainder of the season. And the Fuego FC, of course, 12th place in the standings. The Hailstorm signed Noah Power to an extension through the end of the 23 season, re-upping his 25-day contract signed in June. And then, of course, Alex Anderson's brace led NCFC to a victory in the Dogwood Derby, letting him be the player of the week. And the team of the week in Week 16 of USL League One play, goalkeeper Palmquist, and another great list of players here. And we talked about Anderson, the player of the week, and Meza for Union Omaha. He started the weekend with 8 goals behind Trevor Ammons, now 11 goals after his first one in this half. Taking a look now at the schedule here on ESPN Plus. On Sunday, Charlotte Independence and Lexington SC will take each other at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and some great games coming up next weekend as well, all here on ESPN Plus. We're going to take a look at halftime highlights after this break as we get set for second half action in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The Hailstorm up 1-0.
I need to try it first.
The future is in these foothills. The world's fastest internet from EPB is in homes from Hickson to Highland Park. In classrooms from East Lake to East Brainerd. And in reach of those striving to learn more, be more, achieve more. The future is here with fiber optic speeds up to 25 gigs, only from EPB.
There's a beat in all of us. It drives us, it inspires us, and it pushes us through. It is there in preparation, it is there in battle, it is there in defeat, and in success. It's the engine, it's our guide. And this beat is my own. This beat is how I live. And this is how I hydrate. Body Armor Sport Water, hydration for athletes.
It's here, Ford Truck Month. Come and get the best deals on Ford F-150. The only truck to offer available Pro Power onboard and an interior work surface so you can get it all done. All part of Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck 46 years straight and counting. Get 2.9 for 60 plus up to $2,500 with eligible trade-in. Learn more about pickup and delivery and remote service at your local Ford dealer.
I need to try it first.
Ready to get the second half underway in just a few minutes. At CHI Memorial Stadium, the Hailstorm up 1-0 over the Red Wolves. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. And it was the Red Wolves who had a ton of chances at the start of the match. Lalo Delgado, though, has been fantastic for his squad this evening so far. And then, Ammon looked for his 11th goal at that point, but Avila said no. And it was a goaltending battle throughout the start of this first half. And Chevon March continuing to look for his 4th goal in the past 4 home games, but just missing the mark there. Another opportunity for the Red Wolves, but again, Delgado continuing to use his body and use his hands very strong to deflect balls and catch them as well. Great example of his deflection right there just getting his fingertips on and redirecting the ball wide. But then it was Sabella, looked to Ammon, and got his 11th goal of the season in 13 matches. Absolutely amazing stuff so far for Trevor Ammon this season, as he is thinking about the Golden Boot. Looking at the stats, of course, 1 goal, but the Red Wolves having the shot advantage 7-5. 2 shots for both teams on the shots on target. And while the possession at the beginning of the first half tilted towards the Red Wolves, at the end of that first half, it was 55% for the Hailstorm, only 1 offside for the Red Wolves. And discipline-wise, 1 card, a yellow one for Chattanooga. As we're just seeing a great match so far. Excited for how this second half will really take place. Weather still holding here in Chattanooga, 83 degrees Fahrenheit, as we now look at the scoreboard. 1 Knoxville and North Carolina in the 7th minute, 0-0, and Ford Madison 1-0. Of course, halftime brought to you by Outlaw Beer. Mile high, light beer, find your wilderness. With Union Omaha up 1-0 on the Richmond Kickers in the 35th minute. We're looking for a little higher chance of precipitation in Chattanooga as we get later into the evening. We'll see if it continues to hold at 8:42 local time. Ready to get this second half underway. 1-0 right now for the Hailstorm, as they are looking to go on a 9-game unbeaten streak. Zachary Rodier here all night long with this exciting match so far. We'll see what fireworks come in this second half. Marsh almost started them very early there with a back heel, but that just missed. That chance from Marsh will go out. Goal kick here for Delgado. Delgado. He has 7 clean sheets this season, leading League One. But he has saved 0 penalties so far this season. So if the Red Wolves can get one tonight, look for them to try and take advantage, but still no penalties in this match so far. Cordona. Handed off to Marsh. As the Red Wolves looking for the equalizer. Off to Evans. Boots it to Aviles, who handles it. Signing it back to Hernandez. Cordona. Lost it to Noah Powder, who in 2021 had 7 appearances in the MLS with Real Salt Lake. Cordona, San Juan, Puerto Rico native. He was the first Red Wolf ever to be called into national team duty for the Gold Cup. He was 2022 Puerto Rico captain in the World Cup qualifiers. A light toss in for Cordona. Back to Walefi. Williams. Off to Riley Kraft. As the Red Wolves just slowing things down in the second half as they trail by 1. Cordona. For Kraft. Trying to defend here is Kawakwa. A lot of pressure there from the Red Wolves, but Kawakwa stripped of the ball. That was by Marsh. Back to Hernandez. Gomez lofted it into the box. Defended nicely there by the Hailstorm. Riley Kraft again. Blocked by Stefan Lukic. Beautiful keep in there from Williams. To continue some offensive pressure here for Chattanooga. At home, behind their Wolf Pack. Trying to bring the energy. And whistle down. Possibly for an offside here. Delgado for the Hailstorm will take the kick. So just like the first half, it's the Red Wolves who've had a lot of the pressure so far, but that man right there, Lalo Delgado, still not allowing a goal in this match. Only allowing 9 goals in 12 games. The Red Wolves, they will now have possession. Jimmy Weekly on the bench there, right in front of the CHI Memorial logo. Bring it back to March. Cardona into the box. And that is booted away by the Hailstorm. Cardona will throw it in. Cardona to Gomez. He's playing up now. Marsh. Slotting it through. Off the Kraft. Who checks back. Back to Marsh. Off to Hernandez. Looking for his second goal of the season. The Wolf Pack and mascot Rusty the Wolf cheering on their team here. As you see the highway in the background, the I-75 highway, just 4.5 miles from the Georgia and Tennessee line is CHI Memorial Stadium. A 4,000 capacity stadium, helping this Red Wolf team to a great record at home so far this season. It's going to be a throw-in for Noah Powder. Looking for a long toss here. He'll check back to Breck Evans. Launches it. And now headed try into the midfield as Lukic off back to Arthur Rogers. He takes a spill, gets back up, ball goes out of play, and quickly playing at Arthur Red Wolves. Back into the attacking third. With a chance in front. Self-inflicted block there from the Red Wolves. Great keep in. Booting it through. And too high. Off the mark. I believe that was Hernandez there who made the shot. Paoli, was the one who just missed the mark there. Paoli was that close to tying this match at one apiece. Hernandez tries to put that one through. And missed. A few substitutions after the first half. Walter Varela for the Red Wolves. He comes into the lineup. Or excuse me, he comes out. Richard Renteria coming in. He was probable today with a hamstring injury, but coming into the match. Trying to give him some time, but they didn't want to give him the full action. Jimmy Weekly said just trying to work him back in. And for the Hailstorm, it's Hernandez who comes out in exchange for Donald Benamna. It's Benamna who has it now. Back to Evans. And Delgado stepping out of his box to make the play as Arthur Rogers looking for yet another assist this season. Nice chance there by Lukic, saved by Aviles. It's the Hailstorm on the attack now. Sabella to Powder. Tip save. Aviles keeping this game just between one goal. Another look. Powder just booting that ball and having to jump there. Aviles at 6 feet tall. He was able to make this save and get it out of harm's way. It's going to be a corner kick now for the Hailstorm. Always dangerous there is Arthur Rogers. Known to take those corners. The captain tonight for the Hailstorm. Boots it in off the set piece. Off the head of Breck Evans. A slide tackle right on Benamna there. No foul off a clean challenge. And Rogers with the ball again. An unsuccessful corner for the Hailstorm. Kawakwa will check back with Delgado. As Kawakwa look now to Trevor Ammon. As that ball will go out of play, Riley Kraft going to bring it in. Don't miss a minute of the action in 2023. Wherever your club is on the road or at home, catch nearly every second of USL League One action on ESPN Plus, the home to the USL, La Liga, the Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Sign up today at plus.espn.com. Into the attacking third now for the Red Wolves. Trying to knot this match at one apiece as they trail by one. Gomez. Denied. Walefi surveys his choices. Sliding to keep it in. It's Pedro Hernandez. What an effort there. Cordona trying to make it worth it. And it bounces wide. Out of harm's way was Rendon. Aviles coming a lot out of his net there. And able to make the play. Another chance. Header! And a save by Delgado. Somehow, some way, it's still 1-0. get another look. A header by Pedro Hernandez. Delgado leaps and is able to make the catch. Mikael Williams puts it into the air. The Hailstorm ball. Check out the new 2023 Chattanooga Red Wolf kits, along with t-shirts, scarves, novelty items, and much more at ChattanoogaRedWolves-SC.com. Hernandez, who had a chance on the other end to knot this game at one apiece, had the ball there. Looking back to our own Lombardi. He slows down. And looks back there. Marsh. Off the head of Kawakwa. Paoli. To Williams. Off now to Cordona. Slows it down. Looks to Hernandez. No one home for the Wolves. Hurling it all the way into the attacking third for the Hailstorm. Goes out of bounds off the Red Wolves. So Trevor Ammon, the goal scorer tonight, and the Hailstorm with an opportunity to try and build on their lead. Riley Kraft thought it was his. They'll go back to Bruno Rendon, the Cuban native. Lost the ball there. Rack Evans. He's the fourth player ever of the Hailstorm, but it's now Enoch Kawakwa, first Ghanaian for the Hailstorm, who goes down now. Now have a substitution. Noah Powder will come out for the Hailstorm. And Lucky Oprah, previously played in Latvia, Switzerland, and Finland, will come in. And a substitution for the Red Wolves. It's Mensah, who will come in for Omar Gomez. But Powder also coming out there, so substitutions for both teams. So Omar Gomez, his second match now will come to an end in Red Wolf colors. And Mensah, also from Ghana, just like Kawakwa, he comes in for the Red Wolves tonight. He scored the first national SC franchise goal on the USL side, and looking to help his team tonight. Here in the 62nd minute. Cordona down there off the foul from Benamna. Coca-Cola, the exclusive soft drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Breck Evans. Pop it up high. Oprah and Evans combine to try and get it out of the Hailstorm's defensive end. Rogers lifts one on. Looks for Ammon. And that one is offside. So the Red Wolves are the ones with possession now. Benamna. He got held there from Nicholas Cardona. It'll be a free kick for Lucky Oprah. Another pause here in the action. It's Trevor Ammon. He goes down. The goal scorer tonight for the Hailstorm. Never want to see that in action here after having 11 goals this season. The Women's World Cup kicks off on July 20th. Play along with the Women's World Soccer Bracket presented by USL Super League. Win super cool prizes, including a new 75-inch Hisense TV. The bracket launches on Monday. Go to uslsuperleague.com/bracket to learn more. Let's take another look at Trevor Ammon's goal. It was Sabella. Look to Ammon, and he booted it in for his 11th goal of the season. And just a beautiful goal. Aviles didn't have a chance. And believe right now that Ammon is still on here. Or he is now back off, we are hearing, as that ball goes wide. So no official substitution so far for the Hailstorm. But it's Ammon who's trying to get set back up here with his cleats. Rendoan. He'll have the toss, and a lot of experience in the past. Played for Boca Raton FC in the NPSL. And here comes Trevor Ammon back in. Great sign here for the Hailstorm. As we discuss Rendoan, he's three-time Team of the Week player this year after irregular starts in the NISA Syracuse Pulse. Worked with assistant coach Colin Favley there. And some of the comfort, of course, for Rendoan after talking to Tim Murray. He said that he's proven to be difficult to beat and can always be relied on. And that hard work pays off, and the comfortability with Colin Favley has definitely helped. Ball's tossed back in. Into the midfield, moved away by Walefi. Didn't travel much distance there as the aerial battle for Walefi again was able to win it there for the Red Wolves. Kawakwa to Oprah. Breck Evans will stay on his feet and send it back to Delgado. Benamna, he's pushed down by Cardona for a foul. Can't watch the match? Turn on SiriusXM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk. including the return of USL All Access Tuesday nights at 7 Eastern starting June 13th. Plus, hear live matches from the USL, MLS, English Premier League, and more, all on SiriusXM FC 157 and the SiriusXM app. Substitution now for the Red Wolves. Walefi comes out, and it's Laborio Jr. who comes in for the Red Wolves. So the captain for the Red Wolves slides out. As Jimmy Weekly in Chattanooga looking for a spark here to tie the match. Oprah with an offensive throw-in the attacking third. Signed with the Hailstorm in February 2nd, 2023. So this year, it's been impact so far, playing in all 12 matches, and now his 13th tonight. Aviles launches it to the other side of the field. Kawakwa defensively looks back to Rogers. Evans to Oprah. As the Hailstorm slow things down in the 70th minute. Arthur Rogers continuing to try and move the ball forward. Something that Tim Murray talked so fondly of prior to the match. Kawakwa with a nice boot there to keep the ball out of the box. Red Wolves continuing to slow things down and set up some nice offensive opportunities. Kawakwa forces Hernandez down, and some pushing and shoving. That's Lombardi. As you can hear the crowd getting into it now. It's going to be a free kick for the Red Wolves. A NorCal rivalry takes center stage when the USL on ESPN continues. Alex Dixon leads opponent Monterey Bay FC attack against Paul Blanchett. And a staunch Oakland Roots SC, it's Monterey Bay FC and Oakland Roots SC Saturday, July 15th at 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Free kick from Riley Kraft into the box. Delgado making the save. The Wolves again looking for some action. Laborio Jr. headed away by Evans. Evan with a brace on his right arm. Back to Benamna. He's taken down by Lombardi. Lombardi is shown the yellow card. The second yellow card of the evening. Lombardi just pushing Benamna down. And that will be Lombardi's second yellow card of the season. So now a free kick for the Hailstorm. Lukic is going to take the set piece. A chance to add a goal in the 73rd minute. Lukic crosses it to Rogers. Rogers hurls it into the box. Head by Rendon, and Breck Evans again, and Ammon puts it in. The official points and waves down. It would have been Ammon's 12th goal and 5th brace, but a Hailstorm player down in the box called the stoppage. It was Breck Evans getting a tap there from Aviles. He gets up now. Let's take another look. Rogers putting it there. But Evans went down. Ammon put it in, but that goal is not going to count. As Evans was in some pain. And a yellow card will be given to the bench of the Hailstorm and to head coach Ammon Zayed. So the cards are now 2 for the Red Wolves and 1 for the Hailstorm, going to coach Ammon Zayed. Lombardi. Try to head it in. There were the Wolves. Delgado collects the ball and will settle everything down. Oprah had his hand high as Pedro Hernandez went down. It's going to be a foul. And you see the hand of Oprah getting into the face of Hernandez. He was strong so far in this match, but Hernandez will be coming out after that foul. And Johnny Guadarrama will be checking in, the Logan, Utah native. And we will have another substitution. Norte Nordi, London, England native, will come in. As the changes continuing to go here, and Lukic is the one stepping out for Nordi. Changes galore for both teams. So we will see how these substitutions come out here. And a foul right in front, and a deflection save for Aviles. Another chance for the Hailstorm denied. Maeli Malongo coming in for Siobhan Marsh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we get a pair substitution for the Chattanooga Red Wolves in the 78th minute of the game.
That change was made. And now a set piece for the Hailstorm. Arthur Rogers will take it. That goes out. It's going to be Red Wolves ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your last call for alcohol. Once the clock hits the 80th minute, beer will
78th minute here.
stadium concessions. Once again, this is your
In a great match so far between the Red Wolves and the Hailstorm. It's Chattanooga night at CHI Memorial Stadium. Deals on pina coladas, and the Red Wolves just going for a chill mood tonight. And a beautiful night so far in Tennessee. Here come the Red Wolves. Now entering the box. A chance, just missing. Not sure if Delgado was able to tip that one wide, but nonetheless, another missed chance for the Red Wolves. That's Gaudarama, who just came in for Hernandez, missing the mark. Benamna back into the attacking third. Trying to get that away is Laborio Jr. Another set piece for Rogers and the Hailstorm. Rogers ready to go here. Short pass. Bucks in front. Blocked by the Red Wolves. Cycling back by the Hailstorm. Kawakwa. Look back to Rogers. Breck Evans. Back to Oprah. Decides to hand it back off to Evans with the entire match so far. Oprah pops it up to Benamna. Stoppage of play. And offside. Body Armor is the official sports drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. As the players continuing to go here on a hot night in Chattanooga. The 81st minute. Booted right in front, trickling on the line. Out of bounds, and the Hailstorm almost got the 2-goal cushion. Another look. Rogers, yet again, dishing it. And that was Nordy. He was trying to step up in a big way after his substitution. In his youth, played the FA Youth Cup with Chelsea Academy. Previously with Queen of South in Scotland. Rogers with another corner kick. Looking for that second goal of the evening for the Hailstorm. Rogers. His chances headed away there by the Red Wolves. Strong there for Lombardi. Vilas, despite allowing that one goal, which didn't really have a chance on after going from post to post, continuing a great evening. They're in the 83rd minute. There's Nordy. With a touch up there as well. Zachary Rodier here on ESPN Plus. Great match so far, and with just a 1-goal cushion here for the Hailstorm, it's going to be a great finish tonight. Rogers trying to get a chance there. Taken down was Rendon. But nonetheless, we're in the 84th minute. It's Nordy. They have the ball. Now a free kick for Arthur Rogers. Ford is the official domestic car partner of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. As the Hailstorm, free kick now, lofting it into the air. Header by Oprah is denied. Whistled down. The official is calling for the help of trainers. Tyler Gunter in his first season in a yellow card handed out of the pocketbook from the referee. Leo Fola will be the one that will receive that yellow card. So now 2 yellow cards for both teams. It's Fola's 4th card that is yellow this season. A look here at the collision. A lot of chaos in front, and Fola just an aerial duel and collision. And the trainer now tending there. Fola's handed that yellow card. Fola and the rest of the Hailstorm getting hydrated here for the last few minutes of this second half. Still here, trainer trying to walk off. Papa Mensah. But Papa Mensah will get tended to by the trainer. Still not a substitution, so Aviles will boot it down. Edmond was unable to get into that aerial duel, so Mikhail Williams, who tumbled early in the first half, still continuing to play tonight. Still some time here for the Red Wolves to try and knot this up. They're in their attacking third now. The Wolfpack trying to cheer their team on. That ball goes out. So Delgado will have the kick. Lombardi just trying to do everything tonight for his team to try and get a goal here. But Delgado, who will take the goal kick now, continuing to stay strong tonight. Back into the midfield. Aerial duel won there by the Red Wolves. Goes back to Riley Kraft, the Roseville, California native. Chipped into the air. And going down is Trevor Ammon. He's on the turf in pain. Free kick for the Hailstorm. Another look. Collision right there. Mikhail Williams, the Red Wolf, who just took the foul. And Arthur Rogers, who usually takes the set pieces, he's going to do so again. Rogers puts it into the air, headed away. There by Cordona.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official has indicated
So
that there
Oprah
will be a minimum of
will take the
10
ball
minutes of stoppage time.
and will throw in 6 additional minutes here of stoppage time in the second half. The Hailstorm up now, and they're attacking third, looking for the cushion. But the Red Wolves, if they want to tie it, have to continue to try and turn the play to the other side. That was a miss there by Dietrich, who came in as a substitution. And Rogers taking the penalty kick now. Or excuse me, the corner. Here for the Hailstorm. Boots it into the box. Headed away. A friendly fire of Evans. Benamna lofts it into the box. Long pass there from Aviles. Trying to get the Hailstorm to be on their toes in the defense as the Red Wolves trying to tie it now. Entering the box. Defensive play by Kawakwa. And the Red Wolves with a corner kick. An opportunity to tie the match. It's like Riley Kraft will take it. Chaos in the box. Popped in, and it scores! Tying the match. Ropapa Mensah, after going down with an injury, he ties it 1 apiece. An unbelievable sight in Chattanooga. The Red Wolves are looking to keep their unbeaten streak at home alive. It's Mensah off the corner kick. The header, the goal, the glory. The Wolfpack is on their feet. And for the first time in their third kits, a goal for the Red Wolves. Mensah's 4th of the season. And what a time, and the Red Wolves are looking for more. Tackle for Rendoan. That's a foul. A yellow card there for Rendoan. And the Red Wolves now in the 93rd minute after 6 additional minutes of stoppage time. So the Red Wolves still with some chance to take the lead off the free kick. Riley Kraft will take his time. Launches it. Delgado save. The smoke in Chattanooga. And a yellow card handed off to Renteria. Renteria tried to get the ball from Delgado, and that yellow card was handed to him after the referee did not like that action. Red Wolves looking for the lead. Lombardi! Scissor kick denied. Whistle down. And the crowd does not like that one. In Chattanooga. In the 95th minute now. Will we head to a draw? The Hailstorm and Arthur Rogers trying to change the score. Rendoan with it now. Boots it through is Dietrich, and Aviles quickly trying to move the ball forward. 1-1. Fireworks near the end of this match. Aviles boots it to midfield. Aerial duel, won there by Rendoan. And that will do it in Chattanooga. The Robapa Mensa tying goal and added stoppage time will make this match a draw at 1 apiece. And what an end to this match. The ability to keep going for the Red Wolves, not quit, put everything on the line, and Robapa Mensa getting the goal. Jimmy Weekly said the experience he's had in the past has helped this team. They had to work to get him into the right spot. They had him there exactly where they wanted him. And now let's take a look at the player of the match. Riley Kraft put it there, and Robapa Mensa in for the goal to tie the match at 1 apiece. Forces the draw tonight, and he is the Timbercraft Whiskey Man of the Match. Man of the Match, of course, presented by Timbercraft Whiskey tonight. And Robapa Mensa keeps the Red Wolves' unbeaten streak at home alive, now 4 games. And the record 3-2-3 at home this season. A action-packed end in Chattanooga, Tennessee. 1-1, a draw between the number 2 Hailstorm and the Chattanooga Red Wolves. As handshakes here at CHI Memorial Stadium. Fans are happy with the ending here, and we'll have full-time highlights right after this break as the Red Wolves and the Hailstorm finish this match with 1 goal apiece for the draw.
From EPB is in homes from Hickson to Highland Park, in classrooms from East Lake to East Brainerd, and in reach of those striving to learn more, be more, achieve more. The future is here with fiber optic speeds up to 25 gigs, only from EPB.
I need to try it first.
It's here, Ford Truck Month. Come and get the best deals on Ford F-150. The only truck to offer available Pro Power onboard and an interior work surface so you can get it all done. All part of Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck 46 years straight and counting. Get 2.9 for 60 plus up to $2,500 with eligible trade-in. Learn more about pickup and delivery and remote service at your local Ford dealer.
Welcome back on ESPN Plus. Zachary Rodier for the post-game recap presented by SmartBank. Experience SmartBank. Chattanooga Red Wolves SC at home with a late goal from Ropapa Mensah, and full time now to get the draw with Northern Colorado with a goal as well. Let's now look at full-time highlights brought to you by CHI Memorial. A match that started with opportunities for both teams, but it was Sabella looking to Trevor Ammon getting his 11th goal of the season, leading the Golden Boot race in League One action. Aviles didn't have much of a chance there, and Trevor Ammon pumping up his crowd and his bench. And a nice chance there for Randoan. But it was Aviles who had some amazing saves using his body and his deflections to get it out of harm's way. The Red Wolves had some great chances as well. That was Pedro Hernandez with the header chance, but Delgado, who almost had a clean sheet until allowing a goal in the very end with a great save there. Another chance for the Hailstorm. That one went in, but it did not count due to an injury on the play. It was Breck Evans who went down. The scissor kick by Trevor Ammon, who thought he had his 12th goal. And that ended up being a yellow card to head coach Ayman Zayed after arguing that one. Another chance here for the Hailstorm. Missing, and here we go. Ropapa Mensah, Riley Kraft corner off to Mensah, and this match was tied. After full time, it went to a draw, 1-1 apiece, and this match ended in fireworks and a happy Chattanooga Red Wolves crowd. 4 games now unbeaten at home in the past 4 games. No red cards, but 3 yellow cards apiece. The offside starting to tilt in that second half. The Hailstorm with 4-2 for the Red Wolves, and the Hailstorm with 54% of the possession. Some more shots there as well compared to the Red Wolves, but nonetheless, a tie for both teams. So in full time, after a great night of action, 1-1 for the Red Wolves and the Hailstorm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Full time, 1-1 for the Red Wolves and the Hailstorm. My name is Zachary Rodier. On behalf of our producer, Jason Brown, and our great crew here on ESPN Plus, so long after a full-time 1-1. Good night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.